Hey, I'm Reza and you're watching To Invest or Not. Just a reminder, this show is not a recommendation to buy or sell securities, but only suggestions for further research. So let's get straight to it. We know that for generations, people suffer from brain cancers, neurodegenerative diseases, and metabolic disorders, and most drugs haven't been optimized to deliver the right amount of dosage to the brain. One reason for that is the blood-brain barrier. This, in simple terms, is a barrier between the brain's blood vessels and the cells and other components that make up brain tissue. It's basically a wall to protect the brain against toxins or pathogens that could cause brain infections. But this is also the issue for medicine as well, that's trying to gain access to the areas of the brain. Delivering medicine across the blood-brain barrier is actually the single greatest challenge in the treatment of hundreds of common and rare neurological diseases. So we're talking about more than 98% of small molecule drugs and almost 100% of larger biologic drugs, like antibodies and enzymes, being restricted from entering the brain. So that's why we're going to talk about a biopharm company that's actually developing a technology that delivers drugs and other therapeutics past the blood-brain barrier to treat neurodegenerative diseases and brain cancers. And that's a big deal when you get stats showing that 1 in 6 people acquire a neurological disease. They're called Bioasis Technologies, and they say their proprietary brain delivery technology, the XB3 platform, outperforms all other blood-brain barrier technologies. Based on their research, the patented XB3 platform shows a higher transcytosis rate than transferrin receptors, which are commonly used for drug delivery to the brain. And if you're wondering what transcytosis is, it means the vascular transport of macromolecules from one side of a cell to the other. Their study shows that XB33 ticks all the boxes, transporting molecules of varying sizes and types, including monoclonal antibodies, enzymes, small molecules, and small interfering RNA. Bioasis's focus is to deliver hope to over 1.25 billion patients worldwide who suffer from hundreds of previously untreatable diseases, such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, Huntington's, brain metastasis, and glioblastoma, to name a few. So how have they done financially? Now, the core of their business model, you could say, lies in research and development. This is where most of the costs are going to. But if we take a look at February of 2016, the company made something shy of $400,000 in total revenue, with gross profit and operating income in the negatives. Fast forward 5 years later, and we look at February of 2021, we see a reported revenue of above $4 million, with gross profit margin of 100% and operating income also flipping to the positive side of the chart. Overall, this roughly gives us a 50% annual growth rate for Bioasis. So why has 2020 shown better highs than this year for BTI.V? The market is never predictable. It also takes time to see a reflection or any reaction to a company's achievements. Some short-term investors may have walked away with profits when BTI reached highs of 50 to 70 cents, and the faithful ones most probably remain for the long run, leaving a support zone of roughly 24 cents. Just an assumption though. Can new licensing deals like the one with Chase Group back in 2020 and the recent acceptance of patent application in Japan for the XB3 IDS fusion proteins eventually bring new investors on board? Well, the industry itself is always hot, since our health has always remained a top priority. If you don't care about your own health, you tend to feel differently when it comes to loved ones. And let's not forget though, central nervous system diseases affect as many as 1.5 billion people worldwide, and this puts an economic burden of more than $2 trillion in the EU and US. Now, when you find a solution to that in the most efficient and cost-effective way, who do you think holds the golden ticket? Well, there you have it, guys and gals, millennials and madmen. Remember, these are suggestions and ideas, not financial advice, so always do your own research. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. See you soon.